bus to Milwaukee that night?
An hour or an hour and a half later. Which would so what I probably would have done was just stay overnight in Chicago. That early bus in the morning. Yeah.
Why?
1 o'clock in the morning when I got Maggie?
I would have gone. Just that I would have met you at the door. I wouldn't have gone. I went in.
Did you go in?
Yeah. Well, the thing was, I looked and I couldn't see where any buses were coming in.
Okay.
So we went in. They said I was due in at 10:45, and I thought, wait a second.
It was due in at 10:45. This first bus.
First one came right in with you, so I don't know.
It did?
Yes, it was right alongside you.
Oh.
I don't know what was going on.
Alright, so I started by seeing Mariah, and Maggie, of course.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sarah,
now?
I love you. I love you, Sarah.
One more. Sarah! Hey!
She has a perpetual smile on her face.
Yeah, she does.
Happy.
Charlotte's anxious to get back, huh?
And so are we.
Yeah, I can believe that. I think George is a very nice girl, but I think everything has to be George's way, which is kind of hard when it's your child. You know. I could tell that Meg said something about this, and she's, no, we're not going to do it that way. That was before she ever... Georgia, the day that before she ever started to take care of her. Don't you remember that?
Yeah. Doesn't she work
it my way?
Yes, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
What?
I've got a good story for you. For a traveling salesman. His car broke down in front of a farmhouse.
You're going to take over this.
That's a good story. You're being tamed on it.
Now, big G, but that's all right. His car broke down. So he decided, well, he'd go in and see if he could get some help into this farmhouse. So he went in the farmhouse and he asked the farmer, he said, can I stay here at night? He said, sure, you can stay here at night. And just as he was walking in, he saw this pig with a pig leg. He said, what happened to that pig? He said, the farmer said, that's the most wonderful pig. That's just one of the most wonderful pigs you ever saw in your life. You never saw a pig like that. He said, I was out in the field and the tractor fell over. That pig dug me out. That's the most wonderful pig in the world. And he said, you still haven't told me why he's got a pig leg. And he said, well, that's the most wonderful pig in the world. My 2-year-old fell in the pond. That pig went in, jumped in, swam in, pulled her out. That's got to be the most wonderful pig in the world. You still haven't told me why he's got that pig leg. Oh, that is really a wonderful pig. Our house was burning down last year. That pig just oinked, 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 and woke us all up. And that just has to be one of the most wonderful pigs in the world. You still haven't told me, why does that pig have a pig leg? Well, with a wonderful pig like that, you can't eat it all at once, can you?
Oh!
I think it's funny.
I think it's disgusting. I'd rather heard a dirty joke.
He said, yeah, I heard that. I'm not going to ride it again until it snows. Because then when I ride it when it snows, I'll fall off in the snowbank, and then I'll rob it. And we all sat there, it was hysterical, laughing. Finally, John started laughing. John Howard. And Lee and I were looking at each other. Finally, then he goes, snow bang.
Oh! That must be the sense of humor.
Rob the snow bank. Mariah pulled one this morning, too. What was it? Friendship. I said what? She was friendship pins? How did you say that? Friendship. Something about ship.
Look at the frog in the mouth. I don't think Patrick's going to make it before the game with the iced tea.
He's supposed to?
Yeah, because he said the beer should cool itself on the top of the refrigerator. He said he thought an hour and a half was enough to cool it.
What are you playing? Oh, what is that? No song?
Can't remember your fridge?
No. No way. I don't drink beer, so I don't care.
Their problem.
That's our problem. And then came home, and then Helen Breckner, I took her out to lunch Friday because she helped me make three. The third one's cut out, but I'm not going to worry about it. And I took her out to lunch to Yen Shin's. Oh, it's called Shane's place. And so she picked me up there, and then she drove. So Dave drive, and I was glad.
Did you go to town, or did you just
Sarah.
trying to get around?
He didn't ask, I offered. Dave never asked me. He said, I can rent one. I said, no. One thing I can do for that family. There are all kinds of bars and cookies right around the March meeting, right around the corner.
Yeah, there she is. You can't touch this tree though, honey bunny.
Yeah, she could get a needle. Look at that. Is that a picture?
Whoopsie daisy, that's gotta look good. Sorry.
Let's see that, what you got. Oh, I bought that this morning. Isn't that good? At the big sale.
Nope, Sarah, that's it. You're taking the tree apart, honey.
I don't care about the tree, I just don't want her to get hurt.
Sorry.
Now, what is Charlotte going to do Christmas?
Going for the third time.
I held her hands.
Perfect color for her.
Okay. Try to smoke them.
Check full plug.
What's the matter? You afraid to say something?
About another 10 minutes.
How about now at night?
Oh, that one pulled the plug. Okay.
No.
Is there such a thing as turning it down? Down as far as a little?
You think it is?
Here.
She's having such a good
You
time.
know, is there a way I can take a slip from that? I would give anything to have a shamrock plant like that.
You want a shamrock plant?
I couldn't
It'll lush.
Hey, you. Hey, you.
Oh, it's a cute dress on her.
Hi, pretty girl. Which one of these do you want sound venom?
Which do I want once
All
more?
of them.
You can put them all down.
I've ever seen my whole life. Do you think so, lady? Feel like going home?
Why don't you call Patrick?
Where's Papa?
Sarah.
Where's Papa?
Hi.
Be careful. Be careful.
No, they aren't bringing it. I asked them, and I asked Kathy to please get somebody for Ellen. It's just too much, Mary.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What?
We got,
Huh?
we brought the kids.
That's different. Those are my grandchildren. No, there'd be six of them, you know. And
That's probably a nice break for.
I think Kathy needs it. Oh, I was going to tell you about Kathy. She called me the other, Aunt Marge called me, and she told me that Kathy's sister Susie is really having a really hard time. Jim, you know, did the loads, and he didn't down there either. It wasn't working out. And so anyway, they're living on this farm. A year ago, Susie, about a year ago in September, she was in the hospital like 2 or 3 months with, well, it had a cold, and then it developed the heart injury. So she'll never be able to work. Well, then Jim's trailer, the cab blew up. No insurance. He's got the trailer. They wouldn't give him food stamps. And Kathy, and then I called Kathy about something, and she said, was telling me about it. And she said, I just don't know what they're going to do for Christmas. So my bridge club we're going to give $32 to the Salvation Army. And so I called Melina and I said, how about if we give that to Sue and Jim? She said, you don't call anybody else, just do it. She said, she said, you and I decide. And so then by the time when I told them all the other night, I brought $60 up there. Not only that, there are gifts going up.
Oh, nice.
And Kathy told somebody else about what my bridge club is doing. This woman made out a check for $50.
People are good.
Oh, people are marvelous. And then St. Vincent de Paul is bringing, Kathy and Gordy are out there now. They have a 30-pound turkey. They have
Different film clips of different places doing things. And Maggie's church has this thing where you pick
Are
up
they new Goodwill?
original.
Oh, you buy it, you get a gift.
You get a gift for whoever it's for families that are unemployed.
Here's Patrick.
The Pat or Aunt Mary? Aunt Mary's a new country.
No, Aunt Mary's been